folk music there you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Shake shoe bob shooby doo doo booby doo dow.
And the shot rang out, bang!
Hot dog!
Don't hesitate! It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow!
He said, hey Eve, y'all come over here. I got a little something for to go with your beer. It's just a little something I pulled off this tree. She said, oh, you old snake, don't you give that to me. She said, hey, we got enough. Hey, we got enough already. Hey, we got enough, well, I know I do. He said, oh, Eve, it's just a little piece of fruit. You know, the Joneses made a pie today, and this is what they used. Come on now, give it a try. I mean, it's not like it's Spam. But she said, honey, I am happy just the way that I am. She said, ain't we got enough? Ain't we got enough already? Ain't we got enough? Well, I know I do. She said, I'm gonna go find Adam and have me a little cuddle. He said, yo, girl, your brain's in a muddle. You'd know everything in the world if you'd eat this stuff. She said, I'm happy, what I know is enough. She said, ain't we got enough? Ain't we got enough already? Ain't we got enough? Well, I know I do. She said, look at that sky, breathe this air. There ain't another little garden like this anywhere. I could sit all day and watch the colors glow. And he said, well, honey, there's something you should know. This apple, it ain't like you, it ain't gonna last. You don't eat it now, your chance will be past. Oh, I really don't mean to tell you what you ought to do. So I'll leave this apple here and then it's up to you. But she said, ain't we got enough? Yeah, she said, ain't we got enough? Ain't we got enough? You see, in this garden, nothing ever faded. Just thinking that it might made her feel a little jaded, made her feel real alone, made her feel real afraid. And I don't have to tell you about the choice that she made. Now some say disobedience was original sin. Some say it's with sex that our troubles begin. Some say it was the snake that the devil's die was cast. But I think it was the fear their blessings couldn't last. It made them feel they needed more. Some people always do. So keep that in mind when the ad man comes after you and says, I got happiness here, hey, indulge, it's your turn. Just remember, every apple has a little bitty worm. Ain't we got enough? Ain't we got enough already? Ain't we got enough? Well, I know we do. I know we do. I know we do. Well, hi there, equestrian folk music lovers, and welcome to Horses Sing None of It. My name is Liza Disavino, and I'm here to introduce your host, Ralph Litwin.
Well, howdy, folks. How you doing, Liza? I love that
Pretty
song.
good. Oh, thanks. That was fun. That was fun with a mouth organ and everything.
Yeah, I was
Cool.
having fun with it.
Yeah.
It's a perfect song for a good harmonica part.
Yeah.
Well, Liza, you are the what I call the guiding wheel of the New Jersey Songwriter Circle.
Yeah, that means I'm the one who makes all the phone calls.
So, what was the inspiration? What made you suddenly come up with that idea?
Well, a bunch of us have been talking for a long time about it. You and me and Dennis Doherty and Dave Kleiner, and we kept saying, you know, with all the really good songwriters in this area, how come there's no songwriters group? You know, there really ought to be. And, you know, a year would go by and we'd say it again, and another year would go by and we'd say it again. And so finally I just made a bunch of phone calls and sent letters out to people and said, we're meeting the first Thursday of every month. Come if you want.
Hey.
Yeah, and hey, we've got a really great group of writers. You, me, Dave, Dennis, Howard Krantz, who's going to be on another one of your shows, and Joan Delman, Kathy Moser, and just a whole slew of people. Spook Andy, Greg Cagno. I'm leaving people out, and I shouldn't. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of us, and we have a lot of fun together.
Did we remember to bring a copy of our disc here today?
We did not. We did
Maybe
not.
Howard has one.
However, we're real well organized today, I'd say, yeah. But anyway, the disc is called Exit 135, after a song by David Kleiner. And in answer to the joke that everybody tells about New Jersey, you're from New Jersey? Oh, what exit? Thank you very much. Right. So it's called Exit 135. And
The Ballad of Clark Westfield.
The Ballad of Clark Westfield. And it's a great collection of songs. And it will be available on March 12th at the Somerset County Environmental Education Center at our gala album release party, which has been rescheduled because we got the center got drowned, basically.
Yes, of course. This show is probably going to be broadcast after that.
Well, hey, well, you can get it from me or you can get it from Ralph, and it's a great collection, if I do say so. If we do say so ourselves.
Yes, we do.
We do.
So, in imitation of what we do in the Songwriter Circle.
Yeah, I brought something new.
Now it's going to be my turn to play a song.
Oh, cool.
Usually I start out the show with that, but you're such a lively and wild character that I
Wild and crazy
got an
gal.
inspiration to just let you
Cool.
fling yourself at the television cameras. And you can see I'm wearing my cabinet maker and carpenter overalls today, and that's because at the last Songwriter Circle, I previewed my song about cabinet making. Do you know who put in the suggestion about work?
No, I don't.
The topic was write a song about your work or your hands.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't tell them that every month we draw a topic out of a hat, and whatever gets drawn, that's what we write about. So this was the topic.
This was the topic. We'll see if I can remember my new song.
Okay.
I'm a cabinet maker. I make things out of wood. It's cut down in the forest. Sometimes I wonder if I should. 'Cause out there in the forest is where a tree belongs, breathing for the planet and listening to bird songs. And the customers say, I see you're a cabinet maker. What can you do for me? Need for you to make me something made out of a tree. I need for it to hold my things and look mighty fine, and I will enjoy it and feel good when it's mine. Now when I'm building something, sometimes it works just right. Everything falls into place and all the joints fit tight. But then there's times when I get mad and work is one long fight. And now I'm straining to remember the next line of the song.
Don't you cuss with all your might, Ralph?
Yeah, I cuss with all my might. And the customers say, I see you're a cabinet maker. What can you do for me? I need for you to build me something made out of a tree. I need for it to hold my things and look mighty fine, and I will enjoy it feel good when it's mine. Now I own my own business because it's such a thrill that I don't answer to a boss and I pay my own insurance bills, and it helps to buy the things my family wants and needs. If I could just stay in business and I hear my customers please, I want to hear them say, I see you're a cabinet maker, what can you do for me? I need for you to build me something made out of a tree. I need for it to hold my things and look mighty fine, and I will enjoy it, feel good that it's mine. Hey, hey.
Hey. Yeah.
And this is all the rage now. You see the cabinet maker cowboy look.
You're gonna start a trend with that, I'll tell you. These are great for performing. And look, you can put capos and picks.
There's all kinds of pockets.
You can put guitar stands in that pocket, man. Look at that.
That's
awesome.
a knee pad. That's when they throw the pennies on the ground, you can crawl around and pick them.
Okay.
So you want to give us another song, Liza? You
Sure.
want to tell us about it?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Since we're kind of on a New Jersey Songwriter Circle kick, I thought I'd bring along a new song myself. And this is so new, I'm not even going to try to do it without putting the words in front of me. I wrote this Friday.
You don't get to
I
see
wrote
this on
Saturday.
most television shows.
That's
you know.
right, only here. You would not see this on Arsenio. Guaranteed. Well, this is a good example of how you often start out with a topic and wind up not writing on the topic whatsoever. The topic was, what's the word? When I saw Elba, you know, when they all start with a vowel.
Oh.
We need Howard in here to tell us.
Onomatopoeia?
No, that's when it sounds like
That's
like
when
a
all
word.
things sound.
Well, anyway, I couldn't even remember the word, let alone write on it, and so I was
Alliteration?
Well, yeah, that's what I went for. I figured I'd go for alliteration, but then the phrase that I chose to use as alliteration didn't work right, so I changed that too. So this song now has nothing whatsoever to do with the last assignment, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is called Younger Than the Wind, and you can count its age in hours.
I'm impressed.
Okay. You can add a little of that.
Okay.
This is in A. Did I mention that?
Yes, you did.
I'm glad. Sugar's coating all these hills. They're 3 feet deep in snow. Like their heads are bent in thought, the spruces all bow low. The wind will bring the news to you. Another storm is coming in, made by something older than the hills and younger than the wind. Something older than the hills and younger than the wind. Ice lies beneath the snow, beneath the ice there's land. Its layers tell a distant tale beyond the memory of man. The valleys still hold traces of where glaciers once had been, pushed by something older than the hills and younger than the wind. Something older than the hills and younger than the wind. Count the fingers on the trees. It's a lonely time of year. The fire warms the long cold nights, but it's not those chilly winds you fear. took a walk out in the storm, down a path I used to know. Where I saw deer run as a child so many years ago. And in the snow I saw new tracks where those other deer had been, led by something older than the hills and younger than the wind. As the snow came down I saw new tracks, and I ducked my head and grinned at something older than the hills and younger than the wind. Something older than the hills and younger than the wind.
Yeah. That's a nice one.
Thank you. I kind of like it.
It's got that mellow.
That Bill
That
Stainsy-ish
mellow-
quality to it.
I guess it does.
I get nervous when it has that quality because I keep thinking if it sounds right, maybe I stole it from somebody, you know. So I played this for somebody right before coming on, and
They
said,
assured you that it was
yeah, I
yours.
said, yeah, basically I said, I just wrote this. Have you ever heard it before? So they said they hadn't, so I think it's okay.
Was there a pivotal moment in your life when you said, I'm going to be a songwriter to yourself?
No, I don't think so. I always wrote stuff. I mean, I always wrote poems, and I started writing songs from when I was real
When
young.
you were little.
Yeah, I wrote some really awful stuff when I was a teenager. I mean, it's long since been burned, you know. But I always wrote. I just didn't always know that other people did this kind of stuff and liked this kind of stuff until I discovered the folk project. And I think that's when I really got more interested in it. Because, you know, it's not much fun to write in a vacuum. It's more fun to write when there are people to hear and when there are other people who do the same thing. Because that's the nice thing about the circle is we bounce ideas off of each other and we listen and we learn and we grow from each other. And
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's, you know, it's what learning is about.
It's great.
Yeah.
That Cabinet Maker song, of course, I didn't realize when I took it in there that that song was about ambivalence.
Uh-huh.
Somebody says, you seem awful ambivalent about everything. And that's, oh, I guess that's what it's about.
Yeah, that often happens to me too. I'll write a song and I'll get most of the way through it sometimes and it won't quite work. And then I'll look at it again, leave it a couple days and look at it again and say, this doesn't work because that's not where it wants to go. That's not what it's really about, you know.
And you have a recording out on compact disc.
Yes, I do, and cassette. It's called A Single Hope, and it's on kite string music. And I forgot to bring that along too. I was going to hold that up to the camera and everything, but you can pretend.
And the phone number for people to call, should they want to get on the Liza Disavino mailing list and find out more about how they can find that recording?
Is area code 201-402-1465.
Also, if you're a songwriter who might want to
Yeah.
be involved in the Songwriter Circle, you can call Liza and
Yeah.
find out when we meet and so forth.
Right.
Reet,
Right.
reet, reet, reet.
We're in a silly mood tonight, Ralph.
Okay, what else we got on deck here?
What else we got? Okay. All right. I'm in a silly enough mood to do this. This song was remarkably enough Bob Frankie's fault.
Blame it on somebody else.
Yeah, well,
How did
when
that
in doubt.
happen?
Well, I went to a songwriting workshop he gave, and his songwriting workshops consist of you get together the first day, he gives you an assignment, you go away and write on it, and you come back the second day and play what you've written. So this was my assignment.
Do you remember, what was the assignment?
The assignment I wanted to write, basically he puts it out to you and says, imagine a song you'd like to write, but you can't imagine yourself doing, you know. And I said, well, I would like to write something silly. I mean, all the stuff I do tends to be more on the serious side and everything. And, you know, I wish I could do something like Christine Lavin does or something like that. So he said, well, do you watch cartoons? And I said, no. And he said, yeah, I thought so. And then he said, well, when you were a kid, did you? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, write a song on the plot of a cartoon that you remember. I could only remember one, so that narrowed it down considerably. And this was it.
It's funny already.
Crawl through the brush on my hands and knees. I don't make a sound 'cause I know that he is down there. He's down there waiting for me. I got my machine gun and bazooka here, my plastic explosives and my combat gear, and I'm ready, don't care how hairy this might be. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Oh, crazy as he is, he always slips away. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Oh, do at that rascal, I'm gonna get him today. I peek down the hole to see if he's at home. The TV's on, he's on the telephone, ordering pizza. I know that this is my cue. I lower 10 sticks of Acme TNT, and in a little while, you know we're gonna see one big pot of fresh-made rabbit stew. Hunting rabbits. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Oh, crazy as he is, this time he won't slip away. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Oh, do at that rascal, I'm gonna get him today. Here's my moment of glory. Here is my finest hour. Here's the end of his story. He's no match for all my genius and power. I wait for the boom, I know he's gonna come. I wait and I twiddle my thumbs, and then I think I better go check it out. I squeeze down the hole, there's a note on the door. It says, "Yeah, what's up, Doc? What you looking for? Oh, and by the way, your meter just ran out." Now this body cast feels so different. I can't move a bone anywhere. He's just lucky, you know, and if he isn't, well, I still only missed him by a hair. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits. Shh, I'm hunting rabbits.
Oh, yeah, man. Okay.
So that was my.
That's pretty silly.
That's Bob Ranke's fault, that one, yeah.
Pin it on him.
Yeah.
Good. Well, John Toth there is volunteering here on the camera, and he's also blocking the way to the time. Oh, we've got 5 minutes left.
5 minutes left. Oh my gosh.
So we should sort of start winding things up. We should. Was there anything we forgot to pitch here?
Yeah.
Oh, the Clearwater Songbook.
Yeah, which ties into this song. There's a wonderful organization called the Hudson River Sloop Clearwater that's worked to clean up the Hudson River for 20 years. Pete Seeger started it. A whole bunch of musicians and other people are involved in it.
We even have one of their posters on the wall.
That's right, from one of the great Hudson River Revival concerts. And I put together an environmental songbook with music in it by everybody from John Denver and Tom Paxton through everybody you could ever want to hear. All the money benefits Hudson River Sloop Clearwater. You can contact me and find out how to get the book. It's a wonderful collection.
So let's give Liza's number again for those who may want to call about the, what's the name of the book again?
It's called For the Beauty of the Earth.
For the Beauty of the Earth.
Yep.
Fundraiser for the Clearwater.
Yep. And the number is 201-402-1465.
Hot dog.
201-402-1465.
Well, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in to Horses Sing None of It, and also like to again thank our volunteers. Nancy Schill here is operating camera number, what number is that? 1. John Toth on number 3. We've got the invisible person on number 2. We've got Don Preziosi manning the controls for the first time. a brave man. And Kathleen Tilton on the graphics. Who am I forgetting? Paul. What's Paul's last name? Well, we'll see it come by us. And we have a new volunteer for today, too. Linnea Hasagawa. So thanks, everybody, and we'll see you sometime soon.
Dockkeeper, let me on board. The hour has come for my sailing. Dockkeeper, let me on board. The hour has come for my sailing. Down by the water, oh, down by the pier, the dockkeeper sits with his cup of good cheer, smoking a pipe that he got far from here. Back in the days he was sailing. Dockkeeper, let me on board. The hour has come for my sailing. Dockkeeper, let me on board. The hour has come for my sailing. Peaceful and quiet it is on the quay. He rarely does speak lest there's something to say. He watches the...
Imagine. The world has been shrunk to the size of a gymnasium. It's 6 billion people condensed to a room full of players. They're developing strategies and working together to solve the world's problems. They are all participants in a World Game Workshop. The World Game Institute offers workshops and software to provide people with information, to inspire them, and to empower them to become better global citizens and to have a better global understanding. If you know a group or a school that needs more hands-on work with world issues, please contact the World Game Institute. You can call or write us at World Game Institute, 3215 Race Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19104. Our number, 1-800-220-4263.